Day I'm hustling, 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 hustling,
Hit your
hustling,
boy,
hustling,
Ski.
hustling, 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 every
Oh, welcome back to the Matrix. And in the Matrix, you are the Matrix. How's it feel, Neo? And today we got ourselves a banger daily market news and analysis. What is up? What is up? How's everyone feeling out of 10? Let me know down in the comments below. Let's get this party started, y'all. It is December 18th, 2024, 8:02 Eastern Time. And as of the time of the recording, Bitcoin is sitting at $105,101. And of course, the altcoins are bleeding a little bit. This is to be expected. This is how the game goes. Even in the most parabolic of times, people in their brain, in their mind, they think that this means straight up only. Bull run equals straight up only. But that's not true. Even when Solana did 17,000%, there was multiple 20, 30, 40, 50% pullbacks. Even when Bitcoin in 2021 was in the high five time. Straight up, bro. Only straight up, guys. Only straight up. There was multiple 20+% corrections. That's part of the game. For every yen, there is a yang. For everything in life has a cost. And what is the cost to generational, life-changing money? The cost is a little bit of volatility. So what should you do? You should dollar cost average. Pick your fundamental blue chips. Pick your fundamental plays that you believe in right now and long term. And DCA. And DCA. Edward, thanks for the team bracelet, brother. I appreciate you. You savage. Morgan.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Hello. Win alt season. In my opinion. All right, so let's talk about. So the big news of the day is, we have the Fed meeting later on at I believe that's 2 o'clock my time. Okay, and the market is expecting him to cut rates. So I think that that's what's going to happen, and we're going to have a little bit of volatility today. We're going to have a little bit of volatility. Don't be surprised by 2:30 if this whole thing is green. Don't be surprised if it's red. You should expect everything. But 3-4 days after today, in my opinion, we are going to shift into the next phase of the market. In my opinion. Does that mean like full on alt season? No. But does that mean that VeChain's going to be down 9%? I don't think so. So I think that in the micro, the next 3 or 4 days, we're going to be shifting out of this. And in the macro, by February, I think is when proper, true alt season starts. Been red most of the year, but I'm up 4x. Still red coins, hodl, and buy the dip. Has it been red most of the year, bro? I don't know if I buy that. I don't think I buy that, bro. Should I be concerned about low liquidity of Turbo and ETH, my biggest bag? Listen, Daryl, I haven't been a believer in Turbo not one time. I don't believe in it. I don't like their chart. Edward, thanks for the hat and mustache. Yeehaw!
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
What up, Ski? Savage? Solink is awesome, up 75%. Thanks. Continue to DCA. That is the way. DCA. DCA is the way. Yeah, I don't believe in can I find Turbo on TradingView? By the way, you guys know, like, we can't TikTok does not want DEX tools. So Until they figure that out, I'm not gonna play Dex Tools on YouTube or on TikTok. Yeah, bro, this is not okay. So we're looking at Turbo right now. All right. I don't like this chart. I've said it before. I don't like it. There's a huge gap here, especially when you look at Dex Tools. There's a massive gap. This looks like macro distribution to me. I've said my target for Turbo is $1 billion. That's my target. I don't think it has that much left in it, to be honest with you. I'm not trying to FUD it. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to FUD your bag or anything like that, but I don't really believe in the project. It's already a top 140. It was nothing a year ago. Like, how much more potential can it possibly have? What is the market cap? 634? Yeah, so maybe it does a 70% from here. Maybe. For lucky. For every level, there's a new devil. I love that, actually. Alt season is probably at February. Yes, I agree. What up, Ski? Jesse, thanks for the rose, bro. I appreciate you.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
What's your prediction for Solana? My prediction for Solana is $500 to $700. That is my prediction. Just joined. What's your thoughts on Turbo? I haven't been a huge believer in Turbo. Ever. I don't love their chart. They're already top 150 coin. I just don't think it has that much more potential upside in it. Those are my thoughts. I've been thinking this for a while. My thoughts were this pre pullback. So yeah, this is macro distribution in my opinion. It maybe can get another, did it get to $1 billion? What are we down today? Or what were we down in the last couple? So yeah, it almost got to $1 billion. That was my target. That was my target, was $1 billion market cap. What's your take on Gala? I really like Gala fundamentally. However, the inflation is absolutely insane. If you look at one of my most viewed shorts of all time on YouTube, editor, wink, wink, search by popularity, you'll see that my Gala prediction was one of my top viewed videos. But the issue was when I made that video prediction, the circulating supply, and I said it in the video, the circulating supply was 7 billion. This was 2 years ago. It's now 36.54 billion. That is insane. Okay, so imagine that's about a 5x. Imagine if, in 2 years, it basically happens. Imagine in 2 years, we look at the debt and this thing is at, the national debt went from 7 billion to 36 billion. That's basically what Gala has done. That's not good. That's terrible news in the short term. That's terrible news in the medium term. Do I think it can turn things around? Yeah, in the long term, but not this bull market. That definitely has siphoned a lot of the gains for Gala. Definitely has siphoned a lot of the gains for Gala for this potential bull market. And if we look at the price versus the market cap, so these should be relatively the same, but when we look, Gala's market cap is basically at the full-on retracement. This is basically the 0.5 retracement. What does that mean? Well, I'll show you what it means. So if the price would have been the same place as the market cap, let me show you where Gala would be right now. It wouldn't be in the 236. Gala would be approximately 39 cents if there was zero inflation today, right now. But instead, I think it'll be lucky to get to 30 cents. Me, myself, and I thank you for the $4.99 donation, brethren. Morgan Ski, can you look up Foxy chart? Tell me what you think. Is this a
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh yeah.
Foxy? Let's see. What do I think? This looks okay. Accumulation, sign of strength, backtest of the prior range. Actually looks pretty textbook. Parabolic is about 6.8 cents. Thoughts on Caspa, 50 cents. XRP, $5 to $14. What's your favorite meme coin? My favorite meme coin is Solnic, SOLNIC. My number one 100x play. Been around for a year. So is Solnic deflationary? Solnic is deflationary. Okay? At launch, 100% of the supply was available. 100% of the circulating supply was available. At launch in January, it was 1 billion. It's now 939 million. And I know for a fact, I have at least 2 friends that I've given them Solnic, and they lost their crap. But we've burned over 10 million Solnic coins. The organization. And I know there's people that have lost their stuff. Like they don't, yeah. So yeah, it's definitely deflationary. Properly. Not in function, in actuality. In practicality and actuality. What Ski's top value plays right now? All right, my top blue chip value plays right now, December 18th, 2024, are VeChain, Rose. What's my third one? What is my third value play right now? ICP. Those are my top 3 blue chip top 100 value plays as of right now. My top AI plays as of December 18th, 2024. Dynex, Flux, Render. Those are my top AI plays. You have a low market cap, a medium market cap, and a high market cap. My top highest ROI conviction play, Solnic, Hee. Saucer Swap, Good morning. Here's my top 18 plays. Solnic, HNT, Rose, ICP, Shiba, Dent, API 3, Naka, IOTA, Flux, Theta, Krill, VeChain, Raven, Dynex, Sauce. Cool Flips, thanks for the heart.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh yeah.
All right, let's see if there's any what's the news, Ski? You guys know I don't really care about the news, but I'll report the news if you guys want me to report the news. All right, this is actually a pretty big deal. Bitcoin. All right, this is a pretty big deal. Bitcoin ETF overtakes gold in major market shift. This is a pretty big deal because it hasn't even been a year since the ETFs have been available, and they're already generating more revenue, more demand than gold ETFs. And the full-on proper bull market has not even started. So this is, I would say, actually properly a big deal. Now, does this mean it's going to reflect the price? Not necessarily. but it is a big deal. Ponzi's always look good at first. Yeah, I mean, look at the US dollar. My favorite Ponzi scheme is the US dollar. It's my favorite one of all time. We have issues, and then they print more money, and then it causes more issues. And then in order to solve those issues, we print more money. And then that actually, here's the curveball. That's actually going to cause more issues. And then here's where it gets tricky though. They print more money to solve those issues. And then it gets real tricky here because that actually causes more issues. And who pays for it? Regular people, truck drivers pay for it. Farmers pay for it. Teachers pay for it. Cops pay for it. The military pays for it. The people of the military pays for it. My favorite Ponzi scheme in the world is the US dollar. It's down 98% since 1971. You want to talk about the greater fool theory? The greatest fool of all is believing in the United States dollar. Believing in fiat currency. Believing that they're peeing on you constantly and they're like, no, it's rain, bro. Don't worry. You're good. You're good, bro. It's just pee. It's just water. Why is this rain so warm? Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. There's no more altcoin season. Bro. Do you know how many times I've heard it's different this time? Do you know how many times I've heard it's different this time? I'm telling you because you're telling me that. That is literally the next thing that's going to happen. Within the next month. Gonna love watching people lose it all. I bought Bitcoin starting at $20. Bro's literally preying on people's downfall. It's making a lie to cover another lie. And so on. You've warned everyone. Okay. Let me ask you. Have you read the Bitcoin Standard? Have you read the white paper? Do you understand anything fundamentally about Bitcoin, what's happening, and why it's happening? Or are you just going off vibes? Come on now. Come on now. $2026 alt season? I don't know. That would mean that something would be different. They keep telling me it's different. And it keeps not being different. For the energy and for the environment, it's a Ponzi. The US dollar is a Ponzi. The US dollar also uses more energy. 70% of miners are renewable. On renewable sources. Why? Is it because they love the environment? No. It's not because they love the environment. It's because the biggest expense is electricity. So it literally incentivizes you. Not by government buybacks. By being a good businessman. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. My average price of Bitcoin is $5,000. My average price of XRP is 15 cents. Bitcoin is the only one I know for certain will be here 20 years from now. I have a whole list of coins that I speculate will be here. XRP will probably be here 20 years from now. Quant will probably be here 20 years from now. VeChain will probably be here 20 years from now. Solnik will probably be here 20 years from now. Bitcoin's the only one, though, for sure. But when you're wrong, you're wrong. But when you're wrong, you're wrong. When you don't understand, you don't understand. All right. Moving on. ETH, 7,000. Thoughts on the launch of RLUSD? I think it's a big deal. All right. Thoughts on Foxy? You think it will 10 to 30x? No. It might 5 to 10x. Price prediction for Hehe and Solnik, 20 cents. Hehe. My price prediction for Solnik is 10 cents. Low case, medium case, $1. Bull case, $5.81. Trust. By the way, I'm fine with people disagreeing with me. Where I draw the line is when you disagree with literal no reason. I'm not arguing with the wall. Me and Alex disagree on stuff all the time. Me and William disagree. That's how we became friends. He made a video rebuttaling my thoughts on Arrow. I don't agree with it. But I agree with how he got there. He used logic, data, and reason. If you want to disagree with me with logic, data, and reason, I will listen. If you want to disagree with emotions, do you disagree with Sir Richard D. Wyckoff? Absolutely not. Quantum computing FUD. I did a full breakdown on quantum computing, but I will give you the short version. Okay? Quantum computing and how it can affect Bitcoin. There seems to be a lot of FUD going around, okay? So in order to understand quantum computing, we first must understand what is actually happening with mining, all right? So you have different people across the world that are securing the network, right? So let's say all of these people are in different countries. And in the middle, you have Bitcoin. Okay, this is Bitcoin. And everyone is securing the network. This person in Florida, this person in China, this person in India, they're all putting up their money. They're all putting up their hardware. They're all pulling up their electricity to say yes. If we say that magic internet money is real because we agree it's real, that's how the US dollar is. That's how Bitcoin is. But where is the agreement? The agreement is they're putting up millions of dollars in electricity. They're putting up millions of dollars in hardware costs. They're putting up millions of dollars in real estate to say that, yes, we agree that this transaction happened. We agree upon it. Right? Okay, so now Bitcoin operates off of SHA-256. That is the algorithm that Bitcoin operates. So my first rebuttal to the quantum computing thing is the algorithm is not complex. Okay? So let's say you enter a new player, and we're going to call the new player Q, the quantum computing. And it's designed in order to solve very complex problems, right? SHA-256 is not a complex problem. It's a very simple problem. It just requires a lot of brute force. So my first rebuttal is, that's not what quantum computing is designed to do, is to brute force attack. But let's say that you can do that. Let's say that you can do that. You can brute force attack it, and you can get 51% of the hash power with quantum computing. Here's what would happen. All right? So you would have the chain, the normal Bitcoin chain that produces new blocks every 10 minutes that is secured by all of these miners, right? And then in 10 minutes, you're going to get a new chain that's going to appear. And that's going to keep happening, right? And a new 10 minutes. And it's going to be the same thing over and over and over again. Well, let's say you believe that the Q, the quantum computing, can actually brute force attack it and hijack 51%. They come in and they hijack 51%. Okay? Here's what would actually happen in practicality. This network would get forked. So you would have your Q, you could call it quantum Bitcoin, and then the regular one would continue. The regular proof of work Bitcoin. By the way, this already exists. Like Ethereum's been forked like 4 times. You have Ethereum Classic, you have Ethereum Proof of Work. There's like 2 Ethereum Proof of Works, and then you have the Ethereum that we have today. Bitcoin has already been forked. Okay? That we have Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash is a fork of Bitcoin. And the beautiful part about cryptocurrency that doesn't exist anywhere else is it's proper free market capitalism. It's a social thing that is secured by the market. The market decides what they want. Okay? So both are going to exist in the scenario that this is able to brute force attack it. Both will exist, but then the market is going to be able to decide, do they want the quantum Bitcoin? Maybe there's advantages. Maybe there's disadvantages. Do they want this one or do they want the regular? Maybe they want both. That's the beautiful thing. The market will decide what it wants. It's magnificent. Do you think XYO is a good long-term project? I do. I do think that. I do think that. Miguel. Would the price be the same? The price will never be the same. The price isn't the same 5 minutes from now. The price is different from the start of this live stream to where it's at today or right now. The price is never the same. Price equals supply plus demand. If you want a stable coin, then you buy Tether. The price is never the same. The market decides what the price is. Any upcoming catalyst for Solnic? Yes, there is. There absolutely is an upcoming catalyst for Solnic. All right, here we go. There's 2 major ones. Number 1, this has now been released to the public. So on-chain is going to be how you're going to be able to buy with over 70 different payment methods, no upfront gas, and a built-in wallet, aka Google. All you're going to need is a Gmail account. And you're going to be able to buy Solnic directly. Not Solana and then swap it here and do the Solnic directly using one of the 70 different payment methods, including but not limited to PayPal, debit card, credit card, whatever, next of kin, a blood signature, however you like. So that's a major thing that's happening. Also, by the way, we have a full production. Not, I'm borrowing some film students. No, we're hiring a professional cinematographer. We're hiring a professional editor. We're hiring a professional entire crew. And a Sonic documentary is now in pre-production. And that is going to be filmed. So we're going to have a Sonic documentary. Just kind of telling the story. Because it's a good story of how this all took place and how it all happened. So that is in the works right now. Link price prediction, $80 to $180. VeChain, 40 to 69 cents. That's right. That is correct. I like when you say Wyckoff. Thank you. Thank you. You like Sonic? I do. What month will the beard be safe? It'll be safe before January of 2026. What price will Trust get to, do you think? I don't know. Let me delete all this. Ah, shit. There's not enough data on that, bro. Thank you for the team bracelet, bro. I appreciate you, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Appreciate you. Appreciate all your guys' support. Sonic has already hit 10 million and Bull Run has barely begun. How do you think it'll do in 2025? Minaj. I think we're getting to $1. I think that we can get to $5.89. It seemed like a dream when we first... You've been here the whole time. It seemed like a dream to a lot of people when I said $5.89. Does it feel like a dream anymore? Does it feel unfathomably impossible? Or does it just feel like a bunch of steps on the 10,000 step journey? It says, I've been here through the trenches, through the proper trenches. Through the proper trenches. Thoughts on Mint Layer? I'm enjoying the process, guys. Mint Layer's fine. It's just add accumulation. This is what we said. Like, it's going to be chopping for a little bit. My God. Yeah, it's just add accumulation. It's fine. Skiwi Trust. One thing I've learned is people get wrecked through impatience, boredom, and being jealous of other coin. That's right. How many stories, Minaj? People that you like. They go to a different coin. They think Solnic is good grinding. That means every coin is good grinding. And then they get wrecked. And then they lose all their money. And then they're overexposed. And they try to overcompensate for the losses, and they spiral, and next thing you know, they don't have any more crypto. How many stories have we heard of this? If I've heard that story once, I've heard it 100 times. Morgan. It's a sad story. Daddy lost 70%? Yeah. Cliff has the records. Can you look up MCT? It's at 36. No, bro. I can't. We can't do Dex tools on we cannot do Dex tools on TikTok anymore. Sorry. Is the bull run over? The bull run has not even started, bro. XRP, $5 to $14. Every time I pull up Dex tools, Miguel, TikTok literally suspends my account or suspends my live access. And so it's just not worth it. And honestly, like, if they're not on TradingView, I don't know. I don't really like Sonic's on TradingView. He's on TradingView. Yeah, I'm good. Crow prediction, $1 to $3. I'm good, bro. We're cool. Sony contract address. What's your prediction for XYO? XYO prediction is 20 cents. This was a top value play for me like 2 months ago. I was screaming it from the mountaintops that XYO is a top value play. XYO is a top value play. It's not on my top value plays anymore. It hasn't been. I'm not going to keep something on the top value plays that is up. You know, what did it do? Like, literally, all of this, through all of this, I was like, XYO, top value play, XYO, top value play, XYO, top value play. And then it did it as 7X. No, I'm not going to keep it on the top value play. It's getting close again, though. I like that it went to the 0.5 and now has crashed 50%. It's almost to the 236. If you can get XYO, if XYO gets back to 1.8 cents, I'm going to put it back on my top value plays. It's a pretty damn good value right here. If it gets to 1.8 cents, I'm going to add it to my top values again. Because this is a classic right now. What's happening with XYO, this is a classic breakout and a back test of the prior range. This is the most classic move that exists. It's a healthy move. And I think that that's where we're going to go. There's a little bit of support back in here. But I think ultimately I would like us to test 1.6. But if we get to 1.88, I'm not going to be waiting. 1.9, 1.88. I'm not going to be waiting for 1.6. I'm going to start to re-add my position to XYO. I think that it's a pretty good value. It's getting to be a good value. And it's getting close to being an excellent value. Not quite there yet. What's your prediction for 2028 next bull run? $1 million. $1 million. One small loan. Ondo prediction. Ondo is on my death ski list. Ondo maybe gets to $3. Maybe. $3 or $4. Maybe. I don't think that there's much value in Ondo as an investment. I'm struggling to know if a coin is doing the move. If it breaks above the sign of strength, it's doing the move. XLM, $1 to $2. I hate to ask, but Solana, $500. Solana, let's look at Solana. Solana is fine. And again, it's the same thing. Like, here's the context that you have to understand with Solana. Solana was $10. People are like, $500, that's it, Ski? Like, bro, Solana was $10 a year and a half ago. Solana was $10 a year and a half ago. That's it. $500. Stop the ignore, man. I'm not ignoring. Ondo buying range again? I don't think so. What do you think of ICP? ICP is a top blue chip play for me right now. XYO maybe. XYO is a good value. It used to be an excellent value pre 6X. When it did that 6X move, I promise on my mama, on my hood, I was screaming from the mountaintops, XYO is my top value play right now. But I'm not going to pretend like after a 6X, it's still a top value play. No, it's not. It's okay. The value is good. It's not, I think that there's better values, though. Will the bear market go lower? Then what? $3 to $5 for Ondo. I don't believe in Ondo like that for an investment. I never have. How many altcoins normally hit the 3618? It depends. What did they do last time? Every coin is different. Every scenario is different. You got to look at the inflation. There's lots of variables for that. Top. What are my top value plays, Dano? My value play list is a fluid list. Okay? I'm going to give you two examples. I'm going to give you two examples. All right. So when LCX was at, we're going to call it 10 cents, I was screaming from the mountaintops that LCX was my top value play. And then LCX went to 39 cents. It's no longer a top value play for me. I don't talk about LCX. It's okay. It's good value. It's good value still, but it's not my excellent value. And then people are like, oh, well, what's next, Ski? What's your top value play? And then I gave you XYO at about half of a penny. And I was screaming from the mountaintops, this is my top value play. And then XYO went to 4 cents, 4.5 cents. I'm not going to pretend like it's still a top value play. After doing a 6X, after doing 80 years of stock market gains in 30 days. No. When you do 80 years of stock market gains, yes, you're going to have a 50% pullback. That's part of the game. XYO is creeping into excellent value. If it gets to 1.8 cents again, I'm going to put it back on the top value play list. But right now, no. What does 618 mean? That's the Fibonacci retracement to the 618. Just DCA, that's right. A little quicker next time, bro. Here's my top value plays right now. It's a fluid list. Solnic, HNT, Rose, ICP, Shiba, Dent, API3, Naka, IOTA, Flux, Theta, Krill, Suki, VeChain, Hee, Raven, Dynex, Saucer Swap. My top 18 value plays. Some are AI, some are memes, some are mid cap, some are blue chips, some are low caps. You got a wide range. What RWA do you like? VeChain? LCX? Or, I'm sorry, Link? Nope, Sui is not a top value play for me. I don't even know that Sui is a value play, to be honest with you. I don't even think it's a value play. To be honest. This looks like take profit play. Why is Theta a top value play for you? Listen, every single coin on that list, every stinking coin on the list, some of them I like them fundamentally, some of them I don't give a crap about fundamentally. Like Shiba. I give 0 Fs about. All of them, however, are on the list because of where they are in Wyckoff, because of where they are in upside potential, downside risk, because of their inflation. It's low to no inflation. Good value on Fibonacci's, good value on Wyckoff. High upside potential, low downside risk. That's why they're on there. And I'm talking specifically in regards to technical analysis with Wyckoff method and Fibonacci's, not like what their potential value is based off of like if they cure cancer down. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm literally talking about where I technically think that the chart is going to go. Like, I do not give 1 F about Shiba. Shiba is on my top value play. I give 0 Fs about Shiba, but Shiba is on a top value play right now because of where it's at structurally in the chart. It's at the 236. This to me is extreme value. There's low to no inflation relatively because I'm looking at market cap. Markdown, accumulation, sign of strength, back test of the prior range. This is my favorite setup. Period. What's your theta price prediction then? $40. Dot, I think we'll do a 10x. Quant, 700 to 1300. Yes, I DCA all the time into my favorite into my Do you still DCA into long-term projects during the bull? Yes, I do. Like Bitcoin, I always buy Bitcoin. But my husband's girlfriend's cousin said, hey, Ski, how do you think the FOMC today, how will it affect the markets? It's going to be volatile, but I think by the next 3 days, it's going to be fine. Whatever happens today is going to be temporary. Whether we're up or down, if we go up, I think it's going to get taken back. If we go down, it's going to come back around a 2. By 3 days from now, all of the volatility will even itself out. No, bro. I do not believe in SUI for value right now. All right, listen. Here's why. He says, why is SUI not on your list? I'll tell you why. It's up a 10x in 138 days. There has been 0 pullbacks, 10x in 138 days. No, that's not a value play. That is 150 years of stock market gains with no pullbacks of prior ranges. That's not a value play. No, that's not what a value play looks like. The FOMC is at 2 Central. Why he been dumping? Do you want to know what my reason is, or do you want to know the fundamental reason? That's a FOMO play. That's right. I agree, Daniel. That is a FOMO play. Hi from Miami. What's up? Yeah, this is parabolic. I wouldn't recommend my enemy buy this. No, I don't think that SUI's a value play. Absolutely not. He's just created a spring. I agree. All right, let's look at LCX. Okay, he says he in my opinion. All right, good. Well, this is my show, so I like my opinion. All right. Listen. Fuck. All right, cool. Sure, we get the right chart here. All right. So I had suspicion that it was going to get a little bit worse before it got a little bit better. And it's just like, man, even with show me the charts, I'll tell you the news. Did I suspect that that Supra was going to rug and that all this bad stuff would happen? No, I had no inclination that any of that was going to happen. But I did think that there was a little bit of a gap here when it had, so you had on the top we have LCX, on the bottom we have you're marked down, accumulation, sign of strength, back test of the prior range, back test of the prior range. Now, this is the weird thing, is like, it was skidding, but it didn't quite back test all the way. And it was like, it seemed like it was done. It was like, okay, it looks like we're done, but it's like, man, there's still a little bit. I don't know what's going to get us there. And then Supra rugs, or that's not the right term. That's not what actually happened. Supra had its bad thing. Well, he fully back tested the prior range now. So to me, this is where he is structurally. It's at the back test of the prior range. I think this is a really good value right now. When alt season? By February. What do you think of the Department of Government Efficiency, sir? I do not think about it. Why don't you think Sui is a value play? What time is the FOMC? It's at 2. My time. Listening from Costa Rica. Let's go, bro. Appreciate that. All right, make sure you guys drop a follow. We're going to switch to subscriber only for about the next 5 minutes. And then we will be live at 8 p.m. Central Time tonight. Listening from South Carolina. Tonight's live stream is going to be a bit longer, a lot longer. LTC. All right. LTC. I think he's a really good value play right now. So you think he will pop like LCX? Yes, I do. Structurally on the charts, they have a very good setup in my opinion. And honest on my mama, I'm not saying that because me and Alex have a inner workings. If he was my worst enemy, I would say exactly that. I'm looking at charts. Okay, so I would take 20% of Litecoin at 266. I would take 20% at $615, 20% at 1,000. You could actually do 30%. Will ETC go lower? What's Raven Coin's price prediction? Raven is about a 12x. Are you anticipating more weakness in the value plays? Christmas approaches. I think that we are going to turn around from this bloodiness in the next couple of days. That's my opinions. If you're asking me my opinions, like when does the hemorrhaging stop? I think in the next couple of days, people are a little like, it's always like this every time. The FOMC meeting, there's volatility, there's upside, and then there's downside. I would not be shocked, not even a little bit, if by the time that the FOMC meeting is over, that we have like a really green day. Well, that would not shock me, not in the slightest. Rock and roll. Thanks for becoming a member, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
And like, it's funny as it is, like, we do this every year. So like, every month without fail. Every month without fail. The local bottoms are typically the full moon. Not always, but generally, that's what you see. Local bottom, 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 local bottom. Local bottom, 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 local bottom. And usually about 5 or 6 days after, usually about 5 days after that, you start heading into the next phase. All right, so how many days are we? Well, we're 4 days in. I think literally by the next couple of days, this is going to turn around. I wish it wasn't that simple. You wouldn't need me. But that's the truth. All right. Do we add a position on bit? How do we add a position on bit Unix? I went over that in the last video, Lilo. I know you're a member, so you should be able to get it on YouTube or in the Telegram. Curve. All right, let's look at curve. Yeah, I wish it wasn't that simple, guys. But unfortunately it is. Curve looks okay. This is the sign of strength. By the way, we already had this drawn out. That's pretty crazy. This is the sign of strength, clearly. I think we're going to backtest to the 236, just like this. I would take 30% at about another 50% to the upside. A 5x to the upside. And a 6.5x for curve. I need some reassurance on mint layer. I feel like that's what I am for you guys. Like, you guys all know the information. You just need somebody to be like, it's going to be okay. Like, I'm your guys' counselor. Like, your financial counselor. Like, not as if I'm giving you advice. Like, I'm your financial therapist. I'm great. 53, thanks for becoming a member.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Let's see. He says he needs some reassurance. You are assured. It's going to be okay. It's just accumulating. Like, I had this drawn out that we were going to be chopping here. This is what I've had drawn out for mint layer for a while. It's going to be all right. You'll be okay. Thanks for the tiny diny, bro. I appreciate you.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
20 cents for hee. Shrink ski. Shrink ski. Oh no. Can you draw a line on ICP so it won't go under 1080? Yeah, let's draw a line. Let's draw a squiggly line. I don't think so. I think you'll be okay, actually. It'd be close. You might be sweating a little bit. Draw the line. Hold the door. Hold door. I got a line right here, bro. We can't. It bounced off my magic internet line. See, I already drew the line for you, Cliff. My line was at 11. 70. All right, here. You want me to move the line down? Sure. I'll move the line down. Now you're safe. Add you on YouTube just in case TikTok goes away. I appreciate that. All right, let's look at BALANCER. That's going to be the last one. And then I got to bounce, guys. I don't like this chart. This makes me suspicious of their inflation. I don't like stuff that's still making new lows. That's suspicious to me. BALA. Let's see. Yeah, only 63% circulating supply. Yeah, I think that they're dumping supply is what's happening here. They are, in fact, dumping supply. Yeah, this is not a good play to me. Cliff's got anger issues. All right, guys, that's going to be it for this time. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, follow me on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch. I will be live tonight, 8 p.m. Central. Be there or be square. If you're square, you're not around. Stay calm, DCA. This too shall pass. Don't worry. If we're up, down, sideways, I will be here making content. I'll be high-fiving with you, or I'll be reassuring you. Either way we go, I'll be here. All right, guys. Peace, love, prosperity. God first. God bless them out.